Hi everybody, this is Jim Egan, head of school, Synapse School with a Friday update. I hope everybody's healthy, doing as well as they can. This will be a quicker update. I wanted to mention the weather. We've had some weather at school, so be prepared. We're now in the winter. We have some rain happening on campus. Do know the leadership team, when we know there's going to be rain, we're meeting at 6:15 in the morning, making some assessments, sometimes even talking about it the night before. So it may get a little wet out there, but we're going to continue to have kids outside as much as possible. Again, that's the safest place for everyone to be. So just be prepared for the weather and any changes that may have to happen because of that too. We'll communicate it as we did this past week, but that's very much top of mind. What also is top of mind is something down the road with a little better weather, and that's summer. So we have been planning for summer. So I wanted to really include something optimistic here. And what we're looking to do is to open campus to some programming. So I have spoken with Project Ember that has used our makerspace for a camp. We have talked to Aim High, which is an enrichment program for kids on the peninsula who are underserved, and we have looked to have them in the past, and then when COVID happened, we had to postpone that program, but we're in conversation with them about coming to use our campus, as well as the Boys and Girls Club of the Peninsula. So we're looking to have a very active campus this summer. We have the facilities upgrades in place. Clearly there'll be a limited capacity, but we think we're going to be able to do that. And that leads me to the calendar, right? We are looking at the calendar for the summer, but we're also looking at the calendar for next school year. And so that'll be published soon, but I wanted to give you an indication on where we're leaning, because there have been discussions and comments made about rethinking the calendar in a robust way. We are looking at some normalcy, I should say. We all are searching for a little bit of that steady state. And so we are not going to have a radical change to our calendar. In fact, we'll likely have a calendar that'll look similar to the year prior to COVID. So with that being said, we're looking at a school start that'll be similar in some ways to previous school starts. So that'll be coming soon. And again, we will be sure to get that to our current families as quick as possible. But we are also thinking about the calendar in the near term. And I just wanted to point out what is happening at Synapse. I was looking at the calendar today, and we have a middle school experience event happening this weekend. And then Monday night, this coming Monday, there's this Synapse Hall, which is our town hall. It starts at 7:30 for distance learning families and then continues on for all families. And then on Tuesday, there is a 9th grade information session that everyone's welcome to as well. Remember, we're embarking on this journey into the 9th grade in high school and expanding Synapse. Wednesday is Virtual Constructivist. That's our band. That's happening on Wednesday. Thursday is Middle School Self-Science, which is a way to connect around the most essential element of the Synapse experience, that social and emotional learning pillar. And then Friday, doesn't seem like there's much on the calendar. I know that I'll be meeting with the Stanford team, with Liz and Bob, and then we'll repeat as well. And so I know some of you are looking for connection and community, and we are doing all that we can to connect you and your kids during the day, but also in the evening. We have a lot going on. And that leads me to my final comment, and that is a book about connection, or lack thereof connection. It's called We Need to Hang Out. It's by Billy Baker. I just got it, just started it. But it's about a middle-aged guy. I consider myself a middle-aged guy. And he looked around one day thinking he had a life that was full, and realized much of it was, however, something very important had gone missing, and that was his friends. And I think there are probably a lot of parents who are watching this video that can relate. Sometimes you have your kids, you have your career, you have your spouse, and something gives along the way. And I know personally that a number of friends drifted away during the child raising years. My kids are now teenagers, and one's already off well into college, and that has become really obvious to me that this connection with friends really matters, and it's become even harder during COVID. But I recommend don't push off those connections with friends, and make the time to do so. And if it's your Synapse friends and family, so to speak, like, make the time to connect over Zoom. Make the time to perhaps have a safe, socially distant walk or hike or hangout or meetup. Those things are really, really important right now. We need to connect as individuals. We need to reimagine what this looks like to be bonding together as people, not only with family, but with our friends and our loved ones too. Okay, have a great weekend. Stay safe, be positive, test negative.